Good evening, YouTube. You guys are watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect, King of Games. And today, we are watching an epic matchup, a Battle of the Gods match, ladies and gentlemen, between Thunder Dragons and Shaddolls. Now I'm going to start off my turn by activating Thunder Dragon's effect, using its ability to fetch not two, but one copy of Thunder Dragon. A lot of people are probably scratching their heads, wondering, TheCaliEffect, why did you activate just for one copy? Thunder Dragon is a little bit different than what you guys would think. Normally you want that hand advantage, but there are a lot of times where you want to have those two Thunder Dragon monsters in graveyard, whereas opposed to the hand, only good Thunder Dragon players will know. I'm thinking to go ahead and start off by normal summoning the Thunder Dragon Matrix, and then I'm just going to go ahead and use that monster immediately for either a Link summon, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do that Link summon. The fusion summon of Thunder Dragon Colossus is going to hit the field instead. That's going to go ahead and trigger the effect of Thunder Dragon Matrix, allowing me to add another Thunder Dragon Matrix from my deck to my hand. But like I was saying again, that Thunder Dragon in my hand is actually going to be really good for future turns. I'm going to be able to gain the effect to use it again to fetch another one, and possibly trigger off some Thunder Dragon monster effects, if not just be able to summon another Colossus. Now this board isn't as strong as I want it to be, and TJ is going to go ahead and take advantage. He's going to normal summon Math Man to his side of the field, using his ability to send one level 4 or lower monster from his deck to the graveyard. TJ is going to send Shaddoll Squamata, using the ability of Squamata to send another Shaddoll card from his deck to the graveyard. So TJ is going to be in a pretty decent position, allowing him to get some advantage. He's going to send Shaddoll Beast, which allows him to draw a card, which is perfectly legal and fine under Thunder Dragon Colossus, mainly because it prevents adding from deck to the hand except by drawing. TJ's in still a very good shape, allowing him to get deeper into his deck, get some Shaddoll monsters into the graveyard. I think that he can still surmount something to beat this measly board that I have. TJ is going to activate Shaddoll Fusion, and now since I control a monster special summon from the extra deck, he can use monsters from the deck. But I have the response in the Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, ladies and gentlemen. We are not jumping for joy if you are a fan of Shaddolls. Being able to completely negate Shaddoll Fusion and say, nah fam, this is back to my turn. TJ's forced to read the Thunder Dragon Colossus, and I don't think there's much more he can follow up with unless he has an L Shaddoll Fusion in his hand. TJ accepting defeat is going to go ahead and pass it right back on to me, and it's time to get this party started, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to draw my card and consider my options. The only thing he has is a Mathematician, so I'm going to follow with normal summoning Thunder Dragon Matrix back to my side of the field, and using both of those monsters for a Link summon. Now, I can never say this monster's name right, but here we go. Summer Summoner to my side of the field. I think I said it right, ladies and gentlemen. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the ability of Thunder Dragon Matrix to add another copy, the last copy of Matrix from my deck to my hand. Now, in order for me to use the Colossus as a Link material, I must be preparing myself for a huge play. There's no way to get rid of a 2600 behemoth on my side of the field unless I'm going to put more monsters on my side of the field to bring myself to a bigger advantage. I'm going to justify what I just said by activating Brilliant Fusion, sending monsters from my deck to my graveyard. Just about summon one of the most fearsome monsters that you could summon with Brilliant Fusion. This is a monster that you guys need to watch out for because it can win games all by himself. Yeah, no, and it's not Gym Knight Seraph Knight. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, I was lying when I said it, that it was like really powerful and can do stuff by itself. I hope you guys didn't like glue yourself to the screen. It's just Gym Knight Prismora. And the good thing about Prismora, though, is that it allows me to tutor so many things to my side of the field, because banishing that card on the field and one monster in my hand will allow me to special summon a Thunder Dragon Titan to my side of the field, which is really powerful. I'm going to go ahead and banish a Light in the Dark monster for the special summon of Blackluster Soldier. Oh no, TheCaliEffect is going in, because now my Thunder Dragon Roar's effect gets to activate and allows me to special summon a monster to my side of the field. That monster is going to be, I've already used Matrix, we already know I have Thunder Dragon in my hand. I'm going to special summon Thunder Dragon Dark to my side of the field, putting me in a fairly good position. Thunder Dragon Dark went into the graveyard, allows me to fetch a Thunder Dragon card. So I like to say I'm decent. I'm going to use Thunder Dragon Hawk now to special summon another Thunder Dragon to my side of the field, welcome back Thunder Dragon Roar. And then I'm going to go ahead and special summon Thunder Dragon Colossus. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use the Prismora for another summon of Thunder Dragon Titan. And whoa, ladies and gentlemen, this board is huge. I don't understand why I didn't use the Thunder Dragon Dark like as a link summon or something before. Like, I could have summoned 2 Colossus, but maybe this is game right here anyways. It really doesn't matter. Not much that TJ can do to protect himself. Black Luster Soldier is allowed to attack twice. That's 4,500 right off the bat. Thunder Dragon Titan is a 3,200 monster. And then the rest is just extra damage that I can plow into his life points. TJ doesn't have a choice. I'm going to go ahead and attack with Black Luster Soldier. He read Perform Age Damage Juggler a little wrong. It doesn't prevent damage for the entire turn. It just prevents the damage for the next battle. And even without Black Luster Soldier inflicting that 3,000 life points, he's already taken that 15 plus 35 plus another 15, 24, and 26. It's still game. It's not really much that he could do about this. I've put too much damage on the board for TJ to overcome. Now he's debating on if he has, I don't know, if he wants to scoop right now, if he likes to give us a show. TJ, we don't want to see a show. We want to see the next game, ladies and gentlemen. I know you guys want to see this Shaddoll versus Thunder Dragon bout. And with Thunder Dragon taking, snatching, stealing game 1, I know you guys want some Shaddoll revenge. TJ is going to go ahead and start off his turn by normal summoning Mathematician to his side of the field, using the effect of Mathematician to send, you guys already should know, a Shaddoll Squamata from his deck to his graveyard. Now Squamata is going to send another monster in Shaddoll Beast, so that's a free draw, and he has a Mathematician when destroyed by battle, allows him to draw a card, so he could potentially get 2 free draws off of this summon. If you guys didn't know, Shaddolls were the king of being able to fusion summon, but they also had some really powerful XC plays as well. We're going to be playing the Perform Age version. I think that that's probably one of the better variants, and TJ's going to take full advantage of it. Spell summoning Gigabyte to his side of the field, and then spell summoning Perform Age Hat Tricker, and then he's going to go ahead and follow up with some insane plays. It's going to put me in a really, really bad position, ladies and gentlemen. TJ debating on his next move. I think that I already know, but you guys need to know. So if you don't know, then soon you'll know. It's not if you don't know, then now you know, because you don't know now. But if you don't know, then soon you'll know. That soon just happens to be now. TJ's going to go ahead and use Foolish Burial, sending a monster from his deck to the graveyard. The best monster possible to send would be either Hat Tricker, or not Hat Tricker, to be send Perform Age Damage Juggler, to allow him to summon Damage Juggler to his side of the field and not lose any life points. He's going to send that monster. He could have also sent a Perform Age Damage Juggler to search another Hat Tricker to summon to his side of the field. So he's all in good hands. Using the ability of Hat Tricker to spell summon itself to the side of the field, he won't take any damage for this specific spot because he does control a Hat Tricker. That monster will gain a counter instead. And since TJ does control 3 level 4 monsters, he's going to follow with a play that I know you guys have not seen outside of 2015. It was a very, very fun play. Using the Gigabyte, the Hat Tricker, and the Trick Clown, he's going to make the Teller Knight Timaeus. I hope I said it right. Detaching 3 materials from that card, he's going to go ahead and slap a Cyber Dragon Nova on top of that card. And then he's going to slap a Cyber Dragon Infinity, 3-card Cyber Dragon Infinity, ladies and gentlemen. You should just say not a 3-card, a free card Cyber Dragon Infinity. He's going to pass his turn right back to me. I have to deal with a Cyber Dragon Infinity and possibly an El Shaddoll Fusion for him to stop me from even playing YuGiOh. So I'm going to start off my turn trying to bait out the Cyber Dragon Infinity. I'm going to normal summon Battery Man Solar and use Solar's effect to send 1 Thunder monster from my deck to my graveyard. TJ has no obligations from it. So with that, I'm pretty sure I'm going to send Thunder Dragon Dark to my graveyard, or Thunder Dragon Roar to my graveyard. Really safe bet, ladies and gentlemen. One of the better cards to send with Battery Man Solar. It feels like his effect is sometimes wasted, but then you realize it's not wasted. You're doing it right. Next, I'm going to try to bait out TJ's Cyber Dragon Infinity again with Gold Sarcophagus. Gold Sarcophagus is going to allow me to banish a monster from my deck. TJ is going to go ahead and let it happen. And then I'm going to go ahead and banish another copy of Thunder Dragon Roar. So I'm getting Thunder Dragon Roar happy, ladies and gentlemen. Thunder Dragon Roar's effect will activate. TJ's definitely thinking about his options. If I can put another monster on the board, I can trigger my Battery Man Solar and I can have another monster. That's a lot of advantage, maybe a little bit too much for TJ to overcome. So I think Cyber Dragon Infinity right here is almost a forced negation. He's gonna have to use it. And rightfully so, ladies and gentlemen, he is. He's gonna detach one material to Cyber Dragon or to TCGPlayer to negate the activation of the Thunder Dragon Roar. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now that I have that out of the way, I can actually attack over this Cyber Dragon Infinity. I'm going to go ahead and start off with Thunder Dragon Fusion, using its ability to fuse both my Thunder Dragon Roar or both my Thunder Dragon Roars to special summon a Thunder Dragon Colossus back to my side of the field. So that's going to give me the ability to attack over the Cyber Dragon Infinity. I'm wondering what TJ has up his sleeve, because that Thunder Dragon Colossus can't be the only thing that I'm going to summon, and that can't be the only thing he has to defend. I'm going to trigger the effect of my Batteryman Solar, get a token, and then I'm going to attack over his Infinity. But TJ does have something up his sleeve. He's going to use his Shaddoll Fusion, using his previously summoned Cyber Dragon Infinity and a Shaddoll monster in his hand to special summon Shaddoll Construct. Whoa, we have not seen this card in so long. Well, how are you doing, my ex-wife? He's going to go ahead and trigger the effect of Shaddoll Hedgehog, allowing him to search a monster from his deck to his hand. And I also think he's going to be able to try to gain the advantages of Shaddoll Construct, allowing him to send a Shaddoll card from his deck to his graveyard. So the Hedgehog seems to get Shaddoll Beast to his hand. And no, I think he's going to pass up on using the Shaddoll Construct's effect. I'm not going to lie, that's a little awkward. But nonetheless, Construct does provide a huge problem for Thunder Dragon Colossus, mainly because Shaddoll Construct will attack into the Colossus. It will trigger the Colossus to protect himself. In this situation, I can't protect it. But then you go through regular battle and Construct is just stronger than Colossus. So yeah, I'm kind of forced to lose the Colossus through Construct. It's a really interesting interaction. TJ is going to go ahead and summon Mathematician, use its ability to send that Shaddoll Squamata, and then Squamata to send another Shaddoll monster. You guys should already guess what's happening. He's sending Shaddoll Beast from his deck to his graveyard to draw another card. And now he can get over his Thunder Dragon Colossus and put me in a really, really bad position. It's going to be really exciting to see if I can rebound from it, because I'm going to lose all monsters on my side of the field if TJ does this correctly. And it looks like he's going to prepare to rightfully do so. He's going to use the Construct to attack into the Colossus. Now, keep in mind, Construct's effect does activate to destroy the Colossus, so I won't take any damage. And then he's going to crash one of his Mathematicians into my Batteryman Solar. The great thing is that he can trigger his Mathematician to draw a card, and then he's going to pass it right back to me. I'm going to go ahead and draw a card, and this was probably one of the most disgusting hands. I'm going to show you I opened 3 Thunder Dragon Darks. Yes, I know I have the Thunder Dragon Fusion in the graveyard, but drawing 3 Thunder Dragon Darks just was really, really bad, and I just didn't feel that it was worth it to even try to overcome this board. I'm going to start off my turn by normal summoning Batteryman Solar, using its ability to send a monster from my deck to my graveyard. Now, TJ is playing Maxi. I just so happen to fortunately not see Maxi every single game like you guys seen in the Rescue Cat game. Yay, me. I'm going to send Thunder Dragon Roar to the graveyard, and then I'm going to activate the effects of Thunder Dragon Hawk, using its ability to summon that Roar and then chaining the Batteryman Solar to give me a token to my side of the field. The Roar and the token are going to be used for a Link summon, and you guys know what monster is going to be summoned, ladies and gentlemen. I know you guys can see it coming. He is the boss with the plan, and I know it may be the winner, but I know you guys want some summer summoner. Get it? Want some? I'm going to trigger the effect of Thunder Dragon Roar, allow me to special summon a Thunder Dragon monster to my side of the field. And Matrix hits the side of the field for a myriad of reasons. Once Matrix does leave the field again, it allows me to add another Matrix, which can give my Thunder Dragon Colossus the necessary boost that it needs to beat over the Shaddoll Construct. I'm then going to go ahead and use the Matrix for said Thunder Dragon Colossus, triggering the effects of my Thunder Dragon Matrix, allowing me to add another copy. And then it looks like I'm just going to go crazy, as all 3 of my monsters are eligible to be used for Thunder Dragon Colossus. And I'm gonna go ahead and do so. What's worse than 1 Thunder Dragon Colossus? Well, 3 Thunder Dragon Colossus. I mean, you can't search times 3 is always better. You just can't search times 1, right? No? All right, maybe not. So I'm gonna pass it back on to TJ to try to deliberate what he can do against this monstrosity of a board. He's definitely thinking about how he can scoop, but even more so, he's gonna go ahead and normal summon that Mathematician to his side of the field. And then Mathematician to send, you guys should already know it by now, Shaddoll Squamata, Shaddoll Beast. Draw that card. Now, in this particular situation, I think that TJ would have been better off doing a different combo sequence. I think he should have sent the Feliz Navidad, or Feliz Lightsworn Archer for the people that don't know her, that want to know her real name, to special summon and make a Black Rose Dragon, or even a Black Rose Moonlight to bounce cards. But I think in this particular game, it was later revealed that TJ drew the Feliz. And he does have quite the bit of options. He's then going to go ahead and use Instant Fusion to special summon a monster from his extra deck. And this monster you guys have not seen in a long time. He's here for a good time, not a long time, ladies and gentlemen. Elder Entity Norden, allowing him to special summon that Squamata back to his side of the field and use those monsters for another monster we haven't seen in a long time. Number 101, Silent Honor Arc. Whoa, blast me back to the past, Daddy-O. What is happening? He's going to use Honor Arc to snatch the Thunder Dragon Colossus, and at least it was exciting to see what he did, because I don't think he got nothing else. I mean, we did get to see Elder Entity Norden, and we got to see Silent Honor Arc. Like, that's a blessing in itself. No? Yeah, I thought it was pretty decent. So I'm going to go ahead and start off my turn. How bad do I want to beat TJ? Not that much, because I'm just going to use both my Colossus to attack into the number 101 Silent Honor Arc, take my Colossus back, and then pass my turn. I didn't have any other plays at this given time that I really felt comfortable going into. So TJ is going to start his board, a Mathematician on the side of the field. Normally, that would be a good proposition for extra decks. But since Shaddolls are in Master Rule 3, he's going to be playing Master Rule 3, which is why he summoned monsters to his main monster zone and doesn't have an extra monster zone. I'm going to use that Thunder Dragon Colossus to continuously apply pressure, attacking to the Shaddoll Squamata, and TJ is going to foolishly use the Squamata to destroy a Colossus. Sure, I'll chain Colossus' effect to protect itself. I'll banish the Thunder Dragon Hawk and the Thunder Dragon Dark and trigger Thunder Dragon Dark's effect, as well as the Hawk's effect to shuffle cards from my hand into my deck to draw that many cards, as well as special summon a Thunder Dragon monster from my deck to my side of the field. Thanks for the free advantage, TJ. It reminds me, bro, I swear, it reminds me of Captain Crunch. Like, you know, it's such a bad cereal because it scrapes the roof of your mouth. But it's like, if you want to eat it, you're like, it's good. So I felt like TJ was really eating Captain Crunch when it came to playing this, because he's about to get scraped. I need sound effects. I need that horn that goes, burr, 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 burr. So through that entire conundrum, I'm going to go ahead and special summon Thunder Dragon Hawk to my side of the field. And then I'm going to be able to shuffle and draw cards. I think TJ's checked out right here. He's going to be able to block my attack with a Perform Age Damage Juggler. But, yeah, this is just not a great situation for him to be in. I have a Thunder Dragon Hawk, 2 Thunder Dragon Colossus. He still can't search. And, yeah, you try to play Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. You do that thing that you do. TJ looking into his options, I think that the only option would be right here is to somehow get that Feliz Navidad back into your extra deck or your main deck. Make a Black Rose Moonlight. There goes one of the Colossus. And then activate Instant Fusion to make a Castell. So, yeah, it's still very possible that Shaddolls can out this board. But when you start to think about it, it's like, yeah, you're looking for a lot of interesting pieces. So TJ is going to attempt to send Shaddoll Dragon through the effects of Mathematician. That's not possible because Mathematician can only send level 4 monsters from the deck to the graveyard. So he's going to go ahead and rewind that. He has to put the Shaddoll or the Shaddoll Beast back into his deck. And he actually shows me a Foolish Burial. So he's going to be able to send that Shaddoll Beast to his graveyard anyways. I'm like, whoa, TJ, you might want to gain the effect of your Mathematician as well. It's just the advantage that you're getting rid of. he's going to go ahead, yeah, CaliEffect, you right. And I'm like, I know I'm right. You should call me Mr. Right. You know, I do everything right. And he's going to send Shaddoll Dragon through the effects of Mathematician to destroy my face down card. Now, that face down card just so happens to be one of the newer cards for me. I'm going to go ahead and activate it. Called by the Grave, banishing the Norden. And even if he did have that particular sequence, now he can't Castell me through the effects of Instant Fusion. He's going to have to get it all by himself. And that's just a little, like Pegasus likes to say, too hot to handle for TJ. We are picking it up and going into game 4. That is right. You guys have seen so much epicness. Shaddolls have to Mega Evolve. This is the last possible game. Let's see how Shaddolls can handle it when they're playing in Master Rule 4. That means they get all of the cards that they need to be able to compete. And we actually decided to put a little bit of a twist on this Shaddoll deck. Because, to be honest with you guys, when Shaddolls do come off the list, if Construct does come off the list, it's a little underpowered. You have to mix it with other strategies to make it good. We tried an Invoked route. Not great. We tried a Thunder Dragon route and then realized I was playing Thunder Dragon. That was kind of hard to do. I don't have another set of Thunder Dragon cards. So we went with the most fairest route. And as you guys can see, TJ's going to normal summon Soul Eater Overreactor. I feel like Dino Doll is still a doll. It's one of the dolliest decks. It's have a doll, don't have a cow. He's going to use that Soul Eating Overreactor to search that Miscellaneous Ceres. And then he's going to pass his turn and get scraped by me. No, that didn't happen. He's actually debating on what he's going to do with his next options. I think with the Miscellaneous Ceres, in this particular hand, he didn't draw the best of hands. But he just happens to draw enough to make some plays. He's going to set a card face down and then pass his turn right back to me. And I'm like, oh man, that's it? Well, this is scraping season. This is going to be pretty easy for me. I'm going to start off my turn by normal summoning the Thunder Dragon Matrix. And now I can use the Thunder Dragon Matrix for a Link summon into Link Karibo. Now right then and there, TJ is looking at me and he's like, yeah, that summon looks really nice. I'm going to activate the effect of my Thunder Dragon Matrix, allowing me to search another Matrix from my deck to my hand. And this whole time I'm wondering, TJ, why are you smiling so much? Why are you reading my Link Karibo? You know what it does. Stop being weird. And he's literally, I promise, I kid you guys not, he is smiling this whole way, and I just don't know what to do. So I'm going to go ahead and activate the ability for my hand, Thunder Dragon Hawk, because now I can have a Colossus outside of my extra monster zone. It's going to put me in a huge advantage, but TJ has the Vanity's Emptiness. I'm like, oh, this is why you were smiling. This is why you waited. This is why you didn't commit a huge board. So Vanity's Emptiness, for the people that did not know, is one of those cards that is really powerful. So as long as that card is face up on the field, neither player can special summon monsters, which isn't really much of a problem because his monsters are stronger than mine initially, and all my monsters level 5 and higher. So it's only a couple of ways to summon those monsters. The next thing about Vanity's Emptiness is that it can be sent to the graveyard only if I can send a card from his field to the graveyard, or I believe deck to the graveyard as well. Something that Thunder Dragons can't really do against 2 Soul Eating Overreactors. I know they're not much, but that 1800 attack is a little too strong. Even Battery Man Solar can't beat over it, so it's like a huge problem. Vanity Emptiness is one of the most iconic cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! For competitive play, especially inside of the 2015 era. It defined formats. It was really, really powerful. And all this coming from a common card that came from Star Strike Blast, and for years, I want to say even a decade, just wasn't relevant. Nah, it couldn't have been a decade, but it was a very long time where this card was not relevant at all. TJ is inflicting so much damage, he's actually going to get rid of the Vanity's Emptiness by activating the Fossil Dig after I've passed my turn. Using that Fossil Dig, he's going to go ahead and add a, well, you guys could already guess it, another Soul Eating Overreactor. And this is where I kind of pack it up. TJ has game no matter what I do. And he's literally thinking, do I have enough for game? I'm like, yes, TJ, you have enough for game. You know, and I know you have enough for game. You know this. You know this. Don't doubt yourself, son. You got this. You got this. So he's going to go ahead and add another Soul Eating Overreactor from his deck to his hand and normal summon it. And this is where I get a little funky because I could have used the Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring on the Fossil Dig. I don't know why I decided to hold on to the Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Maybe I wanted that Vanity's Emptiness off the field, and I didn't believe he can OTK me, but I felt like this was a lose-lose situation anyways. I don't really know. He's going to go ahead and use his Miscellaneous Ceres and still gain the search because, yeah, that Miscellaneous Errors makes him unaffected, so yeah. And then he's going to follow up with a combo that you guys have already seen before because it's just Master Rule 4 shenanigans, but you haven't seen it inside of Shaddoll Dino. He's going to use his first Overraptors for a Link Summon into his Repronicus. And here's the crazy thing. If he were to put it on the Overraptor, he doesn't even have to turn the Repronicus into a dinosaur. He's just going to go ahead and make the Summon Sorceress right away. He doesn't have to turn the monster that Repronicus points to into a dinosaur. I just thought that's like freaking awesome. He doesn't even need to use the monster effect. Then he's going to summon Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Summon Sorceress can target Tyranno or summon another dinosaur monster. Not that it matters. 2 Tyrannos and the Summon Sorceress is game right there. On to game 5, ladies and gentlemen. This game is the game of centuries. This is where it's decided what is the best fusion deck of all time. Will it be Shaddoll's? Or will it be Thunder Dragons? I'm going to activate Thunder Dragon. And TJ is going to go ahead and chain Maxi to the Thunder Dragon. Kind of bold. What if I passed my turn right then and there? Well, you probably just OTK me or something. But I'm serious. Making Shaddoll Winda in the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is probably one of the worst things you can do to anybody. He's Ultimate Conductor Tyranno or Ultimate Tyranno Conductor is 3,500, can flip opponent's monsters face down. And Winda says you can only spell summon once. So, yeah, that's not something I want to go into. So I'm going to go Thunder Dragon into Thunder Dragon, essentially putting 2 Thunder Dragon monsters in my graveyard. And now you guys are going to see the TheCaliEffect's brilliance, why I didn't go Thunder Dragon and 2 Thunder Dragons. I'm going to activate Thunder Dragon Fusion. Yay. Thunder Dragon Fusion. Allowing me to use both Thunder Dragon monsters for a fusion summon of Thunder Dragon Colossus. That monster is huge. TJ will get a net of 1 card for his Maxi. That's it. Could I have popped off on that turn? Yes. Would I have lost? Oh, yes, definitely. I'm not going to give him that much cards. You guys should already know that Maxi is cancer. I swear. Or, well, it's actually an infestation, but we'll talk about that later. TJ is going to go ahead and use Shaddoll Fusion. And since I do control a monster spell summon from the extra deck, he's going to go ahead and use monsters from his deck as material to summon his behemoth to his side of the field. Now, again, Winda would be a very, very good proposition, but that's only if you can follow it up with a big pill to special summon that Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, because then Tyranno can run over the Colossus and the Winda just applies so much pressure, it's ridiculous. This time around, you can tell TJ doesn't have the dino parts. He's going to go ahead and send the Perform Age Trick Clown and a Shaddoll Squamata, which is going to send a Shaddoll Beast eventually, to special summon to his side of the field a Shaddoll Construct. Now, Construct's effect is going to activate, and this is where Squamata would activate, ladies and gentlemen, but since TJ did it so weird, he's just going to go ahead and draw with Beast first, and then he's going to summon the Trick Clown later. Like, he kind of messed up on Chain Links, but it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. I can't stop it. It's the exact same things that would happen. He's going to go ahead and use that to send Shaddoll Core from his deck to his graveyard, and Core's going to allow him to recur that Shaddoll Fusion, just in case I get hippity and hoppity on him. You don't want to pop off against this deck because I'm telling you, Shaddoll Fusions are punishing. TJ doesn't have the best board in the world, but he does have the ability to attack over my Thunder Dragon Colossus. And since I have to use Thunder Dragon Fusion, I have no monsters in the graveyard to protect it. I'm going to go ahead and lose the Thunder Dragon Colossus, not lose life points because of El Shaddoll Construct's effect. But I'm in a pretty decent spot. I have that Thunder Dragon Fusion in the graveyard, which will allow me to search a Thunder monster. And he's going to set a card in defense and end his turn. So right back to me. TJ, do you have another Maxi? Because if you do, then life's going to suck for me. But if you don't, prepare yourself. I'm going to go ahead and use Thunder Dragon's effect in my hand to search another Thunder Dragon for my deck. You guys can never get too old from that, right? You guys can't get annoyed by that? Thunder Dragon for Thunder Dragon? Ooh. And then I'm trying to figure out what can I do to prepare for this. I can definitely use that Thunder Dragon Fusion. And if I have like a Thunder Dragon Roar, I'm sorry, a Gold Sarcophagus, that would work too. It really depends on what I add from Thunder Dragon Fusion. That will determine if I have a great hand. If I do add the Solar, you guys should already know I have a really, really powerful hand that I can use to build upon. If I don't add the Solar, then it might be a little concerning, but I can still pop off. Maybe if I had like Thunder Dragon Hawk, I would still have the Solar. I would have the Solar in my hand initially. But no, I'm going to add the Solar in normal summoning using its ability to send a monster from my deck to my graveyard. I swear. That Batteryman Solar, that first effect is decent. It's pretty good. Doesn't get you as far unless you have a Chaos monster to follow up with. But it's just the ability to summon that extra token to your side of the field. That's where the sauce comes from. I'm then going to go ahead and follow up with the most powerful card to use when you have a drawer in graveyard or a Solar. I'm going to use Thunder Dragon Hawk to special summon Thunder Dragon Roar to my side of the field. And then Thunder Dragon Roar is going to go ahead and special summon, or Batteryman Solar is going to go ahead and special summon a monster from my deck to my side of the field. Now, I have been placing the monster in the wrong position for Thunder Dragon Roar's effect. I hope that I don't do it this time around, because Thunder Dragon Roar's effect is going to go ahead and activate after I summon some summoner to my side of the field. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and special summon Thunder Dragon Matrix. Now that I think about it, I think in that very first game, TJ could have saved himself. But looking at the type of board that I had, I don't think that it mattered. Like, seriously, it's just too much power for him to deal with, even on his turn in this era. I'm then going to go ahead and start special summoning my Thunder Dragon Colossus. And it looks like I can summon 3 Colossus right here and right now. But before I do all that, I'm going to use the ability of my Thunder Dragon Matrix to add another Matrix from my deck to my hand. So as you guys can see, I'm popping off a pretty decent amount. Getting over that Shaddoll construct might be a problem if I go 3 Thunder Dragon Colossus, but I do have Matrix to allow me to gain another Matrix, and so possibly if he decides to attack into me, he'll be a problem, but it almost doesn't mean anything because I'm going to use Gold Sarcophagus to banish Thunder Dragon Dark, and now Thunder Dragon Dark is going to get me so much. I'm going to get Thunder Dragon Fusion now. I had to read Thunder Dragon Fusion to make sure, but the card states you can use each effect once per turn, and as soon as I read that, I was like, oh my. Excuse me, whatever deity that I'm praying to, thank you. This is a really good card. I don't see why people don't run 3 of them. I'm going to finish up by using that Thunder Dragon Fusion. And now it looks like TJ is ready for the business because I'm not going to use not 1, I'm going to use not 2, I'm going to use 3 Thunder Dragon monsters to summon the monster that no one wants to see at this stage of the game because he is a hard hitter. And now when you think about it, I have Thunder Dragon in my hand, so I'm going to be able to destroy quite the few cards if TJ doesn't have any interruptions. I'm going to go ahead and special summon Thunder Dragon Titan, and how this card is ruled is like Paleozoic monsters. So after I activate a Thunder Dragon monster, I can use the effect of Thunder Dragon Titan. But seeing how player priority works, I activate a card, my opponent has an opportunity to activate a card, and if he doesn't, I can't chain my Thunder Dragon Titan. So I'm going to use Thunder Dragon's ability. TJ has no response. Titan's going to go ahead and pop off and destroy the Shaddoll construct, allowing TJ to add the Shaddoll core. I'm going to use number 2's effect. TJ has no response. So Thunder Dragon Titan's allowed to pop off yet again. Whoa. Destroying another card on the side of the field, which is more than likely going to be the face down monster. And I don't have any other discard outlets. I've already used Avion. I've already used Dark. I think I've used all of my discard outlets, but just the ability to get over that construct, it's no longer a threat. I can put TJ in a really, really bad spot. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Playing Thunder Dragon, this was probably maybe my 6th time playing it. It was really fun to play. I'm going to tribute that Summer Summoner to special summon Colossus to my side of the field. And now I have damage for days, ladies and gentlemen, clearing the path to put TJ at 200 life points left. Looking at it, I was like, is there a way I could have summoned a bigger monster? I didn't think so. Actually, yes, if I would have made the Summon Sorceress to the other zone, Summon Sorceress to summon another monster, yes, I could have had game. But I'm going to pass it back to TJ. He's going to use Shaddoll Fusion, sending monsters from his deck to his graveyard. And it looks like he's going to want to summon another construct. But what can Shaddoll Construct do against 2 Colossus and a Titan? Especially with me at 8,000 life points, it's not looking good for young Thomas Jefferson. He ain't getting the dollars this time around. TJ's heavily debating on what he wants to summon. I know it must feel bad for him, looking at the eyes of defeat It's almost like when Kaiba said, "What are you gonna draw your last pathetic card, Yugi?" And like instead of 3 blue eyes, I have like 3 thunder dragons. No, nobody's gonna draw that comparison. When it's time around, TJ's not gonna draw Exodia. He's gonna go ahead and use that Preferred Mage Damage Juggler and that Shaddoll Squamata to special summon to his side of the field that El Shaddoll construct. He's gonna realize that that construct ain't gonna get him far. He gonna learn today. You gonna learn what a good smashing look like, and I think this is where he wraps it up. I'm not even gonna try to like milk you guys for time. This game is over. Thunder Dragons are a very powerful deck, and it feels like Shaddolls are powerful as well, but my initial synopsis of them is that they're just power creeped out. Shaddoll construct can come to 3. And I think there won't be any problems in Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, Shaddolls mixed with other decks will definitely make those other decks more viable, but as far as a tier 1 contender that will dominate the format, leave that smoke at home. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the Cali Effect. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like, and if you didn't, let us know down below in the comment section what we could do to be better. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy. I hope you guys are having a great day like I am.